Peace, everyone. Good morning, grand rising. Assalamu alaikum. Peace to everyone. May peace be upon everyone today. I hope that everyone is having a good day so far. I hope that we are all looking forward to having a peaceful and productive day and week. Thank you to everyone that is watching this live. And thank you to everyone that will watch the replay on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. Please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about this space, this platform where we are very intentional with engaging in thought provoking conversations as well as solutions for our own personal and collective growth and success. Welcome to another Taliba's Tidbits. Of course, I am Sister Taliba, and I wanted to come on and share that I myself am in a season of perseverance. And I want to encourage you all to also persevere or be steadfast with whatever it is that you have going on in your life, like whatever you are focused on, persevere in it, be steadfast in it. This message is a reminder to move forward no matter what is going on around you or what is going on to you. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but I'm still standing firm on it. I'm not backing off of that. Persevere and be steadfast in your faith, your soul mission, meaning whatever it is that you're here to do. Be steadfast in accomplishing your life goals, whatever agendas you have, your plans, whatever it is that you are attempting to accomplish, be steadfast in it. And not only be steadfast and persevere, but also be consistent in being steadfast. Be consistent with persevering. For me, this message of perseverance has been showing up in my life by way of my children, my family, and my household. And it was made clear to me, crystal clear to me last night that I cannot afford to not be steadfast because my children need me to be steadfast. That became crystal clear last night. And I'm actually excited to move forward in a different direction in my life. I'm excited to put up boundaries. I'm excited to make changes that are necessary in my life in order for me to move forward. One of the changes and one of the boundaries that I have already implemented is, how do you say, turning off my notifications on my phone. So when you text me or you email me or you however you're trying to contact me, it's not going to come to me. It's not going to alert me. Let me say it like that. So I have to go to my messages to see if anyone has messaged me, right? And sometimes I forget to do that. So a lot of my notifications are off and I am enjoying it because, as we all know, even though we are accustomed to being dedicated to our phones, dedicated to our tablets and our electronics, I am seeing the benefits of not being connected or married to my phone as much. And I'm enjoying it. It's a one less distraction. I am enjoying not answering messages right away. I am enjoying not being readily available to others. I am enjoying being present for myself and more present for my family. This is helping me focus on my goals. It is helping me focus on my daily tasks, my personal chores, household chores, my professional tasks. It is really helping me. And I'm just getting started and I'm seeing a difference. It's also helping me to stay committed to the last message that I came to you all with about leaving alone what does not concern you. I have been minding my business and it feels good. Minding my family's business in my household and it feels good. I just would suggest for you all to, you know, maybe you should do the same. I don't know what everyone else has going on, but I'm just letting y'all know this is my personal message that I've been given, and I'm grateful for it. So I am seeing this season of consistent perseverance and being steadfast as a part of my self care, a part of my own healing, because I'm less distracted and I'm less stressed and I'm more focused and more mindful what I want to direct my energy to, my focus on, how I want to spend my time. I feel more accomplished. And when I say I'm just getting started with this, I really and truly mean that I'm just getting started. I really think the first step, the first positive step, and the first, I'm going to say, boundaries that I implemented was me divorcing myself from tuning in to Flint City Council. Now, I'm not encouraging anyone else to stop watching. You know, we're all grown, we're all adults. Everyone has free will. You do what you want to do, right? But when I recognize that it was not satisfying to me, that I wasn't getting anything out of it that was beneficial. If anything, for me, I was experiencing um, messiness. I was experiencing negativity. And I just don't want that. Not at 45 years old, y'all. So when I saw that was something that I invested my time and energy on and would constantly listen to it, when I saw that it was not benefiting me or my household, when it clicked, and when I seen that this is just a cycle of nothingness, I had to pull myself back. And I'm glad that I did. So that was the beginning for me. And now I have shifted over to, I don't know, it's like everything has everything has been falling into alignment. I had put out that I wanted to study more. And of course, I wanted to study, let me be more specific. I wanted to study Quran more. I wanted to study my spirituality more. And it's like the excuse that I had for me not studying was, I don't have enough time. Well, no, I do have time. But how was I spending my time? My time management was not in order. I was not prioritizing what needed to be prioritized in order for me to start working on the goals that I have, my spiritual goals, for this example. And once I started to separate myself from the politics, I swear by Allah, wallahi, Allah just put me in Arabic class and my children. And then another class came about as well that falls in line with the Arabic class that I'm now attending at the mosque or masjid. It's called Tafsir, and the it's studying the verses of the Quran. It's studying the Quran itself, but it's studying like the history of the verses. Why did those verses came down? What was going on during those times? What are the benefits of reciting these verses, etc.? So now I am invested in two classes, free classes at that, alhamdulillah, that is a benefit for my spirituality. It's a benefit for my intellect. It's a benefit to my soul. It's a benefit to my children, my household, and it feels good. And I am so happy. So, you know, when you really start to become disciplined and focused on what you want to accomplish, you would just see your life starting to become in alignment. Yeah, I hope I'm explaining it correctly. It's like everything will fall into place. So I'm really grateful for that. Um, I really want to be in a place of, and how can I say this? There was a time a couple of years ago, and I may have shared this story like on another tidbit or even during that first season of disrupting the cycle of trauma, right? In one of those episodes. And I'm pretty sure I shared a story where it was a time in my life where I literally ran to my prayers. I ran to Allah. Is in Islam, Muslims pray 5 times a day. We make salat. That means, we get on our prayer rugs and we go into sujood. We pray with our forehead on the floor. Um, and then there are other prayers that we do that do not have required times. But for those salat times, those 5 daily prayers, when I tell you I ran to those prayers because I was under attack. I was under a spiritual attack. Now today, fast forward, presently, I even though I pray my prayers, how can I say, like I want to be more intentional. I want to be more proactive. I w- I don't want to take my prayers for granted. I don't want to be lazy with my prayers. I don't want to be um excuse me for saying this word like this, but it just keep coming to my head. I don't want to be half-ass with my prayers. And excuse me if that offended anyone, but I don't want to be mediocre. I want to be so focused and just so proactive, truly using my prayers and truly using my supplications, my meditations as a shield, a consistent shield around my person, around my family, around my home, around my vehicles, around whatever environment that I am in, that no evil can pierce it. I want to be that intentional. And I want to make sure that when I go before Allah in my prayers, that I'm showing up correctly, almost as if I'm showing up for a job interview. You know, it's like the energy and the time and the money and the focus and the whatever that we put into this dunya. Dunya is Arabic for world. If I can invest my time into this world that is temporary, this world, this dunya that I'm just traveling through, surely, surely I can show up that same way, if not better, for my creator. Surely I can do this. And I feel pushed to do this, not necessarily forced, but like a willingness. You know what I mean? Not out of fear, but out of respect for my soul, out of honor for my soul and my creator, my dignity, my integrity, like out of goodness, out of gratitude, out of love. This is why I want to do this, not out of fear. I don't believe in a boogeyman God. So the sincerity behind this willingness, you know, I'm just excited about making these necessary changes, these positive changes, and I'm excited to see the outcome. And I'm excited to see this seed that I'm planting. I'm excited to see my children benefit from it. I'm excited to be an example of perseverance, of steadfastness, of consistency. I'm excited. And I just would like to encourage anyone that is listening to me talk about this, anyone that's listening to this, I just encourage you to strive to do the same with whatever you have going on. We have a saying in Islam that remind, I hope I'm saying it right, reminders benefits the believers. And this is my reminder. Anything good I should be sharing with you all, with like-minded people, with like-minded hearts. I just have this urgency, this urge, this push to just do better. When it's all said and done, when you get down to it, it's all about being a better version of yourself. And this is what I'm looking forward to. And this is what I am encouraging all those that will listen to this message. Now, listen now, I'm not a goody two shoes. I'm just another soul striving to be the best that I can be. Even when I fall, even when I mess up, I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to get back to being steadfast on my goals. The other day, I was I don't want to say talk, I was communicating with a former colleague of mine, Mrs. Palmer. I hope she don't mind me saying her name. But I was communicating with her because she had made this beautiful post about our voices being healing, the frequency, the vibration of our voice, how it's healing. And it reminded me of the little knowledge that I know about our throat chakra or the energy in our throat and how our words and our not only our words but like our tone of voice is a purification. It should be a purification and a cleansing. And this makes so much sense to me. And her post reminded me of that. And we were going back and forth in the chat underneath her post. And I had shared with her that, you know, this is a reminder for me to check my tone of voice when I'm speaking to my children. And I have shared this before, and may Allah help me. I have strong intentions on not being a yeller. And the other day, like after I had this conversation with Mrs. Palmer, I felt I messed up. And just have to, when I mess up, I have to recognize it. I have to apologize for it. And I have to pick up where I left off. So I'm not going to beat myself up, But this is also a reminder for me to persevere, even when I don't have the best days, even when I'm not feeling my best, even when something is not going the way that I think it should. When life happens, when life is lifing, it's a reminder for me to persevere and to be consistent in it, to be firm in it, to stand in it and be firm and to not back off of that. Yes, give myself grace, give other people grace, but stay firm on being steadfast. And that is the season that I am in. And I'm grateful for this season because, again, I recognize that it is a part of my self care. I recognize that it is a part of my healing. And I recognize that it is improving my time management overall, personally and professionally. So I just encourage everyone, including myself, to persevere through any traumas, persevere through any pain, disappointments, to persevere through the unforgiveness. Strive to forgive, strive to heal from those disappointments. Be consistent with that. Keep striving, don't give up. In our society, something that I've noticed is that many of us, and I'm including myself in this, when we decide that we want to make a change, we'll say, okay, kind of like a New Year's resolution, right? So when January 1st come around, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm a brand new person. And then by the next day, we done fell off. Or by the next week, we done fell off. Right? That's the type of culture we live in, but we never encourage each other to dust ourselves off and to move forward. Okay, you messed up. You fell off. Okay, cool. That's fine. Get up again and keep moving forward. Keep pushing. That's okay. All right, you tired. Don't quit, but you need to take a break, maybe pause, take a breath, get some rest. Fine. Don't quit, but continue to persevere. Continue to be steadfast. Give yourself grace. And even in your grace, be steadfast in your grace towards yourself. When you're tired, lay down. When you're tired, rest. Rest your body, your mind, and your spirit. Rest all of you. I hope this is making sense to everyone because I'm just giving this message as it's flowing to me. One last thing that I wanted to touch on is that, and this is in relation to minding our business and leaving alone what does not concern us.